Hey everybody, this is Brad from ShadowTrader.net, and I want to talk today about how to play IPOs. Now, if you are not familiar with a couple of the IPOs that came out this week, and I'm sure many of you are, CART, C-A-R-T, aka Instacart, came out this week. Actually, another one, ARM Holdings, also came out last week, though. But anyway, the point is, I want to kind of share with you a way to play the IPO game if you're not lucky enough to get an allocation of stock ahead of time. Now, obviously, those early investors, the underwriters, the companies that take these companies public, obviously will always have first dibs. And then once they have allocation, they give them to their best clients that make them the most amount of money, et cetera, right? But if you're not lucky enough to get the shares at a heavily discounted price, here's another way to play it. And the example here is CART. Now, CART opened up this week on Tuesday, and the stock, obviously, there was pretty good fanfare. IPO'd at $30 was the IPO price, but it opened up quite a bit higher, and it opened up at like 42. And as you can see up here, the stock went to 42, went all the way up to like 42.95, and then has been selling off ever since. But the thing I want to talk about is the IPO price of $30 usually gives investors, and it gave me an opportunity. I got in myself right around $30. 30.05 is where I got in actually. And the reason being is because the underwriters will generally support that price. I mean, think about it. You're an underwriter. You take, help take this company public, and obviously those first day buyers were all excited, and they got hurt pretty bad buying it at 41, 42, even almost $43, and now here it comes down to 30. This gives us an opportunity to buy the stock cheap because again, the underwriters will generally support that price because they'll look pretty silly if they did all this work and said Instacart's worth $30 and all of a sudden it goes below 30. Now, have IPO stocks gone below their IPO price? Of course. But if you buy it here at this level, you know where your stop is. It's very, very close to the low, so to speak, of $30. Now, one in the overnight, it went to 29.55 one morning, or early pre-market, but you can put your stop right there. The other thing I wanted to talk about, though, as far as buying this at the cheap, they just started trading options as well. Normally, it takes a couple days. You can see there's already open interest, which means they probably started trading options on this thing yesterday. So here's the volume here, and today is the open. Here's the open interest from the other day. But the point is, you could literally sell an option, next week for about 45 cents. I mean, 30 to 33, that's 10%. You could get 45 cents for that option right now, as just an example. So I want you to, kind of take that into account. IPOs that come out and maybe you miss it, don't get too disappointed because there are other opportunities. Another one is ARM Holdings, ARM, also came out with earnings recently. And this stock also, has really given people an opportunity to get back in. It IPO'd here, I think, on Thursday. IPO price was 51, opened at 54, went as high as, $69. Here it is back to 51, the IPO price. So again, these are ways to play IPOs. If you miss the initial pop, don't worry about it. Take your time, let it come back down to the IPO price. And once again, the underwriters will usually support that price, because they don't want to look super silly. The other thing, same thing. ARM Holdings also started trading options as well. So even if you bought it here at 51 and even a 55 option, 10% out of the money is getting 45 cents. Even if you, look for a 5% gain, you can get $1.10 for a 52.5 call right now. It's not quite 5%, but you get the picture. So anyway, that's another thing I wanted to share with you all, just a way to play IPOs. And hopefully you found it useful, and we'll see you soon. Peace. Hey everybody, this is Brad Agunis with ShadowTrader.net. Thank you for taking the time to watch this short video. If you like what you saw, hit the like and subscribe button below. Also, you can check us out, shadowtrader.net/squawk. And if you want to trade live with myself or any of the other Shadow Trader moderators, sign up, give us a try. Take care, good luck trading, and see you soon.